I'm not, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. And, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. This may be the wrong business to be in. My dyslexia, I haven't overcome dyslexia. I'm living with it. I was the guy in the back of the classroom and my head down, just praying the teacher didn't call on me. I went through, schools I had to go to. And, I'll never ever forget. My mom's choice was never to label me. She just had to struggle with me. And I walked in, I'll never forget this. It was probably 8th or ninth grade.
I just think Gavin Newsom just needs to stay away from black people. Just stay away from black people because you do not relate. First, you said you had a 960 SAT score. And so basically, you're insinuating that there's no black people that have high SAT scores. Then you insinuating that black people struggle, and you're with your mom. So basically, you're insinuating that black people have single family households only with the mom. And then you saying that you can't read, struggle with dyslexia, was in the back of the class. I just think that he just needs to stay away from all black people. He's trying hard to relate and try to be like black people, but he's saying all the stereotypes about black people. This is the guy that's ahead in the Democratic Party. This is the mayor of my state. And this is how he tries to relate to black people. But you can hear the eerie quietness when he's trying to speak. You can hear him study. You can hear him trying to figure out, what do I say? How do I get with these people? Because he's lacking in the black vote. Black people really don't vote for Gavin Newsom. It's maybe because we see the fake, but then maybe it's because he's already stereotyping us. He's not saying that we're smart, we're strong, we have a lot of courage. He's basically saying that we have low SAT scores, can't read, struggle with hanging out with our single moms. Bravo, Gavin Newsom. Bravo. This is why you should never vote for him as president. This is the reason why people are staying away from him, because he just doesn't have it. He can't relate. But I don't think as a politician, you need to relate and say you're just like us. Trump doesn't do it. How do you get the black vote? It's because he's honest. I think with Gavin Newsom, you don't get honest when you listen to him. You get agenda. You get inauthentic. I think that's the problem with Gavin Newsom. You get who's black in his media circle to actually help him. He's talking down to the black culture. All these stereotypes. It shows you, what does he think about the black people? Low SAT scores, struggle to read, dyslexic, single moms. Wow. Total blunder. This will always be remembered. This will always be, by the, black Republicans. This will be a video that will be used against him for many, many years because it's just not relatable. He's not real. I think that's what it is. I think he's just not, when you look at him, you don't get authentic. Hey, if you rich, you rich. If you grew up rich, silver spoon, and you grew up in that life, cool. Nothing wrong with that. It's better off to have the balls and admit that than trying to say that you were dyslexic, you had a low SAT scores, because we all know that wasn't true. Just say, yes, I was born of some money, but this is what I revere about black people. That probably would have been better. Highlight the positives. But let's not say we all are the same and we can relate to each other because I got a low SAT score. That's what the problem is. Can't be honest. It's okay if you grew up with a silver spoon. That doesn't make you an evil person. That just makes you a person of means. But what did you do and how are you different? What makes you? What's your character? Is it the money? Is it the progress? What are you doing? But when a lot of people look at Gavin Newsom, we don't see a authentic person. We don't see real from him. And I think that's what hurts him. We see a show, but we don't see a whole lot of action.
Walking home, got home early. My mom was always working, so I'm cooking. Literally lived on Stouffer's lasagna, macaroni.
Stouffer's lasagna, lies. he's given every black stereotype. I grew up on Stouffer lasagna. Okay, I remember eating Stouffer lasagna. It'd take you like 4 days to eat it because it's so damn big, but you never went hungry. I don't know who's telling him these things. He did not grow up that way. It's impossible. Like, come on. He needs a new head of black people in his camp. He needs somebody that's black that can actually tell him what you need to say. But what you're saying all the stereotypes.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. How racist could you be? It's just funny. It's just funny how he's really trying to relate through stereotypes. You're trying to relate through stereotypes. Are you serious? You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Oh my gosh.
Got finished, 2 pots of macaroni and cheese and got bored.
Macaroni and cheese again. That'll get him. Gavin, make sure you tell him that you got macaroni and cheese, 2 pots, okay? Make sure you told him we got to put the mac and cheese in. That's what they love. Say it. That'll get you the points. That'll get you. You say macaroni and cheese. Love you. But it's Stouffer macaroni and cheese. You could have said like homemade macaroni and cheese, but you said Stouffer's macaroni and cheese, which really isn't good. Everybody had lasagna. We had the Stouffer's lasagna. We grew up on that. We wasn't hitting the macaroni and cheese from the Stouffer's box. We wasn't hitting that though.
I went upstairs and there was a file cabinet open and it said Gavin. In fact, she had a weird name, Gavinsky. That was like my nickname. And I opened it up and it was all of these reports from the doctors. And I never realized I was going after school 3 days a week. I didn't know what for. And it was all around, it was the lisp and the reading, the B's and the R's were backwards, spelling which, W-I-C-H, or, the whole, and I'm like, what is this? And that's when I learned I had, quote unquote, dyslexia. My mom was furious because she didn't want that to limit me.
We got to stop it. We got to, I'm sorry, this is not the guy that's supposed to be president, okay? This is not the guy that's supposed to be president. He just basically said a story about dyslexia and talking to a group of black people. So black people are dyslexic, according to Gavin Newsom. That's A plus for effort, though. You hit all of the stereotypes. You hit them all. You hit them all except for the dyslexic. You missed everybody with the dyslexic because not a lot of people are dyslexic, especially black people. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, keep sticking rock, keep it going. Tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description below. Monday through Friday, 10:21 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got the No Filter Morning Show. Tap in with us, man. I'm telling y'all, tap in. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.